Most men have wondered at some point, where do I actually stand? Am I normal, or did nature either shortchange me or overdeliver? Penis size sits at a strange intersection of biology, ego, and culture. It's one of the few body parts men measure, compare, exaggerate, and quietly obsess over. And because of that, myths travel faster than the truth. Today, we're going to cut through the noise and look at what the science really shows. Who's average, who's an outlier, and how far reality is from the stories you've heard. Before we get to the real numbers, let's take a quick reality check. In every comment section on the internet, especially on videos like mine, you'll find men announcing lengths of 10, 11, 12 inches, often with the confidence of Olympic athletes. Let's be honest, no research team has taken those men into a clinic with a measuring device and verified anything. Porn actors themselves have admitted uncertainty. Even John Holmes, one of the most famous names in adult film history, wasn't exactly sure whether he was 10 inches or 16. And that's the point. Once the myth grows past a certain point, the numbers stop mattering. But there's one consistent truth. Even the most generous claims rarely exceed 12 inches. That upper limit is so rare biologically that it already belongs to the extreme edges of human anatomy. So let's leave legends where they belong, in fantasy, and look at what happens when scientists measure real men under real conditions with real methodology. Before we go deeper, remember to subscribe if you appreciate fact-based content like this. It helps more than you think. Self-measurement is notoriously unreliable. People use different techniques, angles, rulers, sometimes wishful thinking, and often a bit of creative rounding up. In clinical research, trained examiners follow strict procedures. But even then, there's still debate. Should the penis be measured erect or stretched? Should it be taken from the top, side, or underside? Most high-quality studies use bone-pressed erect length. Place the ruler on the top side of the shaft. Push it firmly until it hits the pubic bone and measure to the tip. This makes the numbers consistent and comparable. So what does the biggest data set in the world show? A comprehensive meta-analysis of 15,521 men found that the average erect length is 5.2 inches. Not 8, not 10, definitely not 12. 5.2. And before anyone tries to blame this continent or that continent, the data is global. Even the small Asian sample didn't pull the numbers downward in any meaningful way. The myth that one region is responsible for the average is simply false. The range where most men actually fall. Averages can be misleading unless you understand the range. Using the normal distribution curve, around 68% of all men fall between 4.5 and 5.8 inches.